Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y-Caliber. We're playing Dragon Age Inquisition here in the Exalted Marches, and we're searching for supply caches. It's always a fun, exciting, wonderful time searching for stuff in a purple circle, so, you know, I'll just be cutting in and out as we go. These ones at least aren't too hard to find, I suppose. There's a area with a little flag that we can mark, so that's good. Maybe it's in here. There's one. Perfect. And the last one's over in this region, but not right here. No, a little further over, I should say. How about here? Perfect. 3 out of 10. Alright, so that's one section done. Next looks to be near in the region of the Riverwatch camp. So we'll pop over there and look for them. Plant flags on those supply caches. Pressed for cache. Ha 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 ha.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yes, very good. Can carry on. I don't think it's going to be on the roof. There are only so many places this one can be. There we go. With that out of the way, we can continue our search here. There's another one. Excellent. And then we'll move on up to the third. See what we can discover over yonder. Where is it? That's right there. Perfect. Alright, so those are the ones by the riverside camp. Next up... Well, it looks like there's one right here, so let's go to the Dalish camp and then move up from there. We'll cross the river from there and go up north to the next one. Oh, Dalish got their hands on one. Whoopsie-daisy. Keeper Howen, how are things going with you? I'm sure they're great. Everything's wonderful for you as well. Helen Salam. And let's go find the supply caches in this locality. I must have right-clicked on my map at some point. And forgotten to clear it. Because I am a clever man, as you well know. This isn't really good prime giant nug territory, so I'll stay on foot, I think. Just Embrium. Just Embrium. And Viridium. But here's the first area where we may find a supply cache, and I think that might be it right there. Or not. But maybe across the road here. Yeah. 1, 2 more to go. We're getting there, folks. 2 more supply caches and we will be all set. I think that there's one more landmark in this region that I have not yet found. Okay, so where are you? There we go.
Your accent's not Orlesian, Iron Lady. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Wycombe, if you must know.
You're a fellow marcher?
Wycombe is a civilized city-state, unlike some.
Oh,
Yeah,
you.
Starkhaven is pretty much a collection of howling barbarians.
Which is just slightly less foul than Tantervale.
Alright, so, whoops. That quest's done. I don't see any more quests here. I think we've cleared out the Exalted Marches. Alright. Well, goodbye Exalted Marches for now. Exalted Plains. The Exalted March happened on the Exalted Plains. That's why they're named that. And that's all we need to know about that. Let's head on back to Skyhold. I believe Josephine is ready to report in on something that she's accomplished. So we can move along from there, and everything will be wonderful again. Alright, here we go. Go see what Josephine's got in mind to continue with her favor gaining. Boop, boop, and boop. So next up, we've got this here. Summon the War Council and see what Josephine's got for us. Alright, what side of the board were you on? Here we go. Judge Old signed the papers. Good. The Royal Minister must ratify them. Alright, report has been accepted on that. Over here. Don't think there are any new missions that are available on this side of the table right now. So we'll keep Josephine free and go and talk to her, see what she wants. See what the next step is. Something about a comtesse that we're going to speak to, I assume.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Okay. So we have to meet Belize somehow and speak with a Comtesse in Valroyo. I'm sure we can manage both of those things without causing the end of the world. Wake up. There we go. Speak with Minister Belize at the party. That's okay. Send
Inquisitor.
Josephine off there. And we will head to Valroyo and talk to that lady. See if she's got the goods that we require. It's down there. So we'll go into this area. And I'll bring the most appropriate group with me. There we go. All the people that would be most respected in Valroyo and Orlais. A prowler. Yeah, they aren't usually faced directly. Their goal is to get behind you and disappear and be invisible and all that stuff. All the horrible things to be expected.
Busy days.
Everyone's scared out of their minds.
The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Florian disgraced.
How odd that more men show up at the manor to speak with you. You and not I.
I apologize, sire. I've never met those men before.
And what did they need? Nothing unsavory, I hope.
They asked about ruins, something I found when I was a child. Rather strange they knew about it at all.
Very strange indeed. Need to level Dorian up. And his dumb necromancy tree. Spirit Mark. I don't want it to last any longer. I mean, the bonus damage would be nice, but... Now, Walking Bomb, that's way cooler. What I do want to make sure is that he stops using Spirit Mark all the time. Don't use that. Alright.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure.
Uh-huh.
You must have had a long journey to the city. Might there be any news from this house?
Let's see.
Here's a letter from Ellerly. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellerly. Oh, bless you. The Dions will sponsor the du Paraquets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word.
Thanks.
Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellerly's words. Make her keep you.
Good. Now we're just waiting to meet Belize. And I think I'll just come back once we're done waiting. I bought all the beds. Yeah, that's a bed.
The
Oh.
House of Repose decided to pay a visit.
Oh
The
dear.
guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Let's not underestimate the League of Professional Murderers.
It won't happen again, Your Worship.
Better not.
Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life. I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Good, good.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What do we do next?
What's the next favor we need to get these du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Are you still working on that? Let's see. I walked in here because I was going to check on it, but there you go. Josephine was under attack. We'll see how much time is left on her mission there. Probably not too much. Oh, support from Navarre is done. Tyrion Veneto for Grace touches Amalia. Great. And we're still meeting. Still a couple of minutes to go on that. But Cullen's back. We could send him off to do something else. We still got that one to get done. What else can we send you to do, Cullen? Get Exalted Plains resources. Iridium mines. Don't know about that. I'll just send him back to the Hissing Wastes, why not? Off you go.
All right.
See you in 5 minutes. Okay, she's all done. So we need to go to a place? Is it in Val Royeaux that we're sending them? We'll send the Leon off to do that as well.
Let us begin.
Okay, then we'll need to go to Val Royeaux again, I assume. Go to the Marquis' party. The Marquis' party, which I assume is in... There we are. Off we go. We want to be respectable here, so I'll just bring the respectable people with me. Because we don't want to screw over Josephine. There we go. I mean, at least Varric is somewhat respectable. He's an author and all that. Bestseller. Nice head.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship.
Yes.
Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Let's see.
Surely even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Your life? Because right now it's hanging by a thread, lady. Let's see. I have a feeling she doesn't care much about information.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps.
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the du Paraquets into lordship.
Wonderful. In return, I will not murder you where you stand. I am so sick of Orlais and Val Royeaux and all their bullshit. Mages are not demons and monsters. Try telling that to the average person on the street. I know, mages can be scary, but so can a guy with a sword. Either one will kill you just as dead. Alrighty, well, we're back here again. Not a lot that we can do until we've completed these operations on the war table. I could go and wander around the hinterlands completing the 7 million side quests.
Rumor being circulated. It
Oh.
claims that you and Iron Bull... that you are...
Are what?
romantically involved.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose it's true.
Ah, I must admit I am a little surprised.
I don't see why.
True enough. It is your business, and I will leave it at that.
Sorry to break your heart, Cass.
So, you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Thank you. Let's hope the Chantry clerics agree.
So, that book you were reading.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses.
Well,
It is
no.
passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
It's just a little unexpected.
I don't need anyone picturing me mooning over stolen kisses.
Too late.
Is that what you're doing? Mooning?
I will never hear the end of this, will I?
It's my duty as your friend to never let you hear the end of this. So you're just going to have to deal with that, Cass.
Very well.
Very well. Hey, Krem.
Inquisitor?
Iron Bull said the chargers were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
I suspect Haven's quiet by now. Might be worth sending the boys back. We could recover some supplies, get an idea about the enemy's strength. We could even pick up any stragglers who haven't found Skyhold yet.
Cool.
Can we talk about the Bull's chargers?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
Had one noble whose rival had been told by a fortune teller that her death would come on feathered wings. The noble sent us after the rival. Not assassination, legal and everything, but we had to wear feathers.
Oh dear.
We sewed them into shirts over our armor. Should have seen the chief, all feathered up like the cock of the walk.
It would have looked great,
Ended up
I'm sure.
retreating after all that. The rival choked to death a year later on a chicken bone.
We'll talk later.
Oh, so we have an operation available for that.
Hey.
Do we really need to talk about us anymore?
I'd like to talk about you and me.
Sure, boss. What's up?
So what is this? What are we doing?
That's up to you, boss. If you wanted light and casual, that's fine with me.
How do Qunari show that they're serious about a relationship?
They don't. We don't have sex for love. But for someone we really care about, there is an old tradition.
Oh, yeah?
You find a dragon's tooth, break it in half, and you each wear a piece. Then, no matter how far apart life takes you, you're always together.
Oh.
You told me that this is what I needed. What did you mean by that?
You're the Inquisitor. You didn't ask for the job, but you've taken on the responsibility. You've got thousands of lives riding on your decisions. You bear that weight all day. You need a place where you can be safe, knowing someone else is in charge for a bit.
He's right.
I think that's exactly what I need.
Good. Figured you'd have kicked me out if you disagreed.
What about what you need?
I'm good. I'm better than good. You don't need to trouble yourself on that front. Old Iron Bull is just fine.
I don't know about that.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
So, requisitions. I'm gonna go do that right now. We should have the required materials for it, because we did kill a dragon. And all that. You know, so... off we go to the requisitions table. Necklace of the Kadan. There we go. Nice. We can always do this, I guess. Nice. Infirmary space or sparring grounds. I don't think we need any more power, so we'll just leave that for now.
Is there a reply?
We are honored to serve.
Alright. We've got a better courtyard now, I guess. Would that be downstairs, maybe? Oh well, we'll worry about that later. For now, we have romance to pursue.
How can I help?
I have something for you.
Really? Well, I think I've got something for you too. Come on, I'll go first.
Ho ho! Tough love, it says.
There we go.
Indeed.
No Inquisition, no war, nothing outside this room. Just you and me. So, what'd you want to talk about?
Sorry to disturb your rest, Inquisitor, but our
Maker. How's it going?
Is the Inquisitor away?
Oh no!
I thought perhaps we... Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I cannot move my legs.
Is something the matter? Ah!
Oh god!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you see this?
No.
So, I take it...
Actually, he's the one who's been taking it.
Bull!
I apologize for interrupting what I assume was a momentary diversion.
Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun.
Who wouldn't be a little curious?
Josephine's eyes where she's looking. Okay.
This is more than just a momentary diversion, and Bull and I intend to continue. Is that a problem?
No.
Not at all.
A surprise, I'll admit, but not a problem.
We'll leave you be.
Yes. Do enjoy yourselves.
Who's gonna show up next?
You're okay, boss?
You know, I believe I am. But since we have a moment...
What's that?
A dragon's tooth, split in two. So no matter how far apart life takes us, we're always together.
Not often people surprise me, Kadan.
Kadan?
Kadan. My heart.
Kadan.
Oh. That's so sweet. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. Just such a cute couple. Alright, so let's move along from there. Let me see how Cascas is handling that.
Greetings.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony. He was older than I,
She's
a
telling
dragon
us.
hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
Oh.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me.
Son of a
I
bitch.
begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
That was wise of the Chantry to send you to the Seekers and not the Templars, because putting someone who definitely wants revenge on mages in charge of mages? Bad choice.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
Well, thanks for opening up.
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright, so that's all taken care of too. Life's pretty good. Let's go see if we can improve life for Josephine too. Cosmetic upgrade. Both cosmetic upgrades. We're more protective, I think. We still need those towers. It's going to be some time, I think, before we can afford them, though. Surprised you didn't walk in, too.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Nothing right now.
Carry on.
Nothing
Worship?
at the moment. And? How's it going with you?
He said your
I
request
must
was,
return to Valrayo to
an
see that
insult to
everything
his
is
rich
in order.
Qunari heritage, Ambassador.
Please join me when you can.
What were you talking about? Alright, well, I'm going to go meet Josephine in Valrayo in the next episode. So until then, all the best.